Hello, friends! Today, we're going to be taking a look at an emotional goodbye between two unlikely friends, Wolverine and Deadpool. As we reflect on this touching moment, let's take a moment to remember all the heroes who have sacrificed everything for our safety. They may be gone, but they will never be forgotten. Okay, so one thing you might not know about Wolverine is that he can actually get pretty emotional, which is pretty surprising considering that he's usually known for being stoic and reserved. One of the most heartwarming examples of this is his relationship with Deadpool in the comics. These two have had a long and complicated history together. They've fought alongside each other as members of X-Force, battled against each other when Deadpool went rogue, and even teamed up to take on Sabretooth, one of Wolverine's most hated enemies. But throughout all of their adventures, there's always been a deep sense of respect and affection between them. Even though Wolverine can be gruff and distant at times, he genuinely cares about Deadpool, even referring to him as a friend at one point. And Deadpool, despite his sometimes obnoxious and annoying behavior, is fiercely loyal to Wolverine and would do anything to protect him. However, it's not often that we see Wolverine open up to Deadpool, or anyone else for that matter. He tends to keep his emotions in check, especially around someone as boisterous and insensitive as Deadpool. So, when Wolverine does decide to reveal his true feelings, it's bound to be a powerful moment indeed. So let's delve into the world of Marvel Comics and explore the moment when Logan said goodbye to Wade Wilson. We all know that Logan and Wade have a complicated history. They've been friends, enemies, and allies. But this time, it was different. Logan was leaving for good this time and he wanted to say goodbye to Wade. The problem was, Wade didn't really understand what was happening. You see, Logan had been acting strange lately, more distant than usual and not as chatty, and Wade couldn't understand why. He thought maybe Logan was mad at him, or maybe he was sick, or maybe he was being attacked by squirrels again. But none of those things were true. Logan was just getting ready to die. Logan had been struggling with a terminal illness for some time, and he knew that there was no cure. He'd already said goodbye to most of his friends. And now it was time to say goodbye to Wade. But Wade just didn't understand. He thought Logan was being attacked by squirrels. So when Logan finally revealed the truth to Wade, it was a heartbreaking moment. Logan told Wade that he loved him like a brother and that he would miss him. And then he disappeared! Now, this scene was powerful for a number of reasons. First, it was unexpected. As I mentioned earlier, Logan is not really known for being emotional or even for saying goodbye. He just doesn't do that sort of thing. So when he decided to say goodbye to Wade, it was definitely a surprise. Second, Logan was dying, and he knew it. He was leaving Wade behind, and he would never come back. There was no cure for his illness, and he had already said goodbye to most of his friends. He was disrespected. And third, he was also sweet. Despite all of their ups and downs, Logan and Wade have a deep bond. Logan loves Wade like a brother, and he wants to tell him that before he dies. It's a really touching moment. This scene is also significant because it shows that even superheroes have to deal with loss and grief. Logan has been a superhero for decades, and he's lost a lot of friends along the way. He has seen a lot of death and destruction, and he has had to deal with a lot of pain. This time, this is not just another superhero who died. This is Logan's friend, and he's feeling the pain of loss just like anyone else would. In addition to the emotional impact of the scene, it also raises some interesting questions about Logan's character. Throughout the comics, Logan has often been portrayed as a brooding, solitary figure. But this scene shows that he is capable of deep emotion and that he values his friendships. It also raises questions about how Wade will react to Logan's death. Wade is known for his wisecracking, lighthearted demeanor, but he's also shown to be capable of great sadness and even grief. How will he cope with the loss of his friend? There's also some speculation about whether this goodbye is permanent. Logan has a history of coming back from the dead. So, is this really the end for him? Or will he eventually return to the Marvel Universe? Only time will tell. Overall, this scene is a powerful and moving exploration of loss, grief, and friendship. It is a reminder that even superheroes are human, and that they feel emotions just like the rest of us. It's just also a great example of how comics can explore complex themes in a thoughtful and meaningful way. So what do you think of this scene? How do you think Wade will react to Logan's death? And do you think Logan will come back? Let me know in the comments below. And if you want to watch another video about unlikely superhero friendships, I highly recommend checking out my video on Batman and Robin. These two have a long and complicated history together, so I think you'll really enjoy it. Thanks for watching. As I mentioned earlier, Wolverine and Deadpool have quite the history. This scene where Wolverine says goodbye to Deadpool is just one example of their complicated relationship. If you'd like to explore more of their history, I highly recommend checking out this video next. Ines! A great way to learn more about these two characters and their impact on the Marvel Universe. So go ahead, click the link, and give it a watch. I promise you won't regret it. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more just like it, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more content. And don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss an upload. Thanks for watching. See you next time!
If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, share it with a friend, and be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on more videos coming soon.